Right, if you do it now, you start getting lazy with the windshield wiper.
It's a bad habit, and then I have to think harder to overcome.
And then you play the points, and it's almost,
Right.
everything's exaggerated.
Now it'll help me be a bit more automatic the more I do it, right?
Have to. Just the visual. Again, the ball recognition of a pickleball.
Right. There's not like energy on the ball the way there is in tennis, so you want the energy of a tennis ball, but...
Right, so anything that you miss out on, you have to start producing that yourself.
Right. But a pickleball bouncing up, it doesn't have the same... You don't care as much about hitting at the peak, I feel like. I don't know.
I actually think pickleball would be better with anything but a wiffle ball.
Right, a different ball.
Something else.
Okay, go ahead. Yeah, I agree with that.
That's a really good ball. Very good.
Bounce, hit, and like I just
Right.
think about like that.
The problem is now you have to think a little bit more because it's been a second. So you got to get yourself to the point of at least to ball recognize and be like, short ball. First step, so it can become a little bit more subconscious.
Like being more aware probably of the ball itself, which sounds so freaking cliche. It's like look at the ball, but it's like really look because also look where it bounces, because where it bounces affects, you know, where I have to move.
Right, but it's a whole chain reaction. Your ball, how it affects me.
Of course.
And then seeing that pace coming off and being like, oh, that's a well struck. That's what we talked about yesterday was like, I'm okay if you mess up and I hit a better ball than you expect. You can use that athleticism for that to make up for it. But for every other ball that you get that short one, like don't give a girl another opportunity. Take that time away.
It's the worst feeling.
It's the worst feeling. Like honestly, as like a person, I don't even care about tennis. You grew up knowing that you can do things others couldn't.
Exactly.
And now you're like, wait, am I one of them?
I'm a normal human now. And it's just so painful too. You know, when you're in shape, you can do so much more without physical pain.
Huffing and puffing, like out of breath.
It's pathetic.
Oh, that third month I was telling you about when I took 3 months off.
Yeah.
And that third month I was like, oh my God, stairs. Didn't even recognize stairs before. Now I did.
Right.
I was like,
Seriously, to be a tennis player, you have to be such a crazy athlete.
Roddick did that whole thing. His thing went viral. Roddick's
Yes.
podcast, you saw that?
I saw clips of it.
Yeah. I was upset because I started forgetting like fun juniors matches, like real young juniors, like 15, 14, where I was like, oh, yeah, where was that again?
Yeah. Isn't it crazy? You can't even remember what city you were in?
No. Well,
But sometimes me on the pro tour, I can't remember if I played a girl, not in juniors, on the WTA tour. Like I'm doing the Tennis Channel commentary and I'm like quickly searching like our head to head. So I was like, I don't want to mess this up. And I'm like, oh my God, I did play her.
well, it's
How did I
annoying
not
because
remember?
everybody expects that to be obvious for you to know that, right? So they're looking at
played
you like,
so
oh, you
many
played her,
matches.
right? Remember that?
We played so many matches.
Well, then you're talking about real anxiety of like, how many times have I gone into an elevator and did not know what floor I was going to? Mm-hmm. And I'm like,
mean, like, at
they're
the
looking
hotel?
around, they're like, what floor? And I'm like, I couldn't have any idea where I am right now.
Yep.
What floor, what room, wake up like clueless.
Did you ever like go to the hotel room number of the week prior in the next new week's
I
hotel?
don't remember the time I haven't done that.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, I'm traveling with my wife at times, and I'm still like panicking of like, where are we
Are you
right now?
serious?
Yeah,
Oh my God.
yeah. The hotel room really does it, and
I'll
that
really
gives.
be in like
and then I get
Rome
that.
after Madrid. Madrid, my room was 701, and Rome, I go 701. My key's not working.
And then you're like dangling the door. I've had you dangle the door, and somebody's like, "You good?" I'm like, "This is definitely not my room."
That's bad. Yeah, that's bad.
20 seconds. Full swing of the short ball.
Yeah, because the shorter it is, the more you want to go.
But honestly, the shorter it is, especially with a slice, you can actually over-accelerate. Like, those are my favorite balls. Somebody slice, you can really let that racket go all the way out. Those are the ones that you're still coming over a little bit.
When you say longer swing, you mean like...
The extension, you're cutting the extension off. So you're getting to this point, you're letting that racket go, and then right where this should just get there, nearly full extension, You're getting here and coming over. And then it really looks aggressive. You're just using your hands. You can make up for it, but it's not going to be your best ball. Kind of crap. Okay, last one. Oh, yeah. There. Just space. Let the racket go out. Yeah.
Like that just went out. Oh.
Just over-exaggerate how far in front you hit the ball. There we go. That one was really nice.
I think hitting in front helps because it already forces me to be more through, and it makes me naturally continue through.
Yeah, if you're getting that short ball.
If I'm late, I'm gonna naturally go like this. You know?
100%. Space between you and that ball, letting that racket go out to the ball with the ball not attacking you.
Yeah.
Do one more. Much cleaner, tough one. There, nice. Those are really good.
I thought they felt great.
Yeah.
But really, you're gonna control it better by doing that.
So dumb.
And we're like this, and then.
Like anytime I work with somebody that's like new to the sport, like to get that concept A of acceleration and B of space, like your best ball will be as far away from you as
Roger's
possible.
forehand is like that.
Alcaraz now, every forehand this guy hits, every forehand.
There.
Honestly, like when watching like Schwartzak, it struggles. Like she gets that whip forehand.
She has a little more bend.
Yes,
in her
even
elbow.
Coco has that a lot.
I mean, her forehand.
And they make up for it. But that you have to be so talented, like hands-wise, to make up for it.
Yeah.
Volleys?
Sure.
Is it weird going back and forth?
Insanely weird.
Yeah.
Insanely hard. I don't know why I'm doing this to myself. I've won. Get out of here. What are you talking about?
Where?
Auckland.
That's a good one to have to. Start of the year.
I actually thought you had that.
Yeah,
I've won it with a fellow singles player, Sophia Kennan. We lost the first set of every single match. We won every match in a third set tiebreak. We were like crazy. Anything can happen.
Very good. But like honestly, I feel really good. This has kind of been like a mid-workout thing I've been using.
But there's caffeine. I want to avoid caffeine.
Oh, you're no caffeine.
I try not to.
Good for you.
You don't drink coffee?
No.
Like on court when you had gels?
The only time is like occasionally on court.
That's what I was
Usually
saying.
I have gels without it and then in desperation with it.
Really? Any gel I used on court had caffeine.
And then later in my career, I started doing like a little espresso before going on court. But that was the only time I ever drank caffeine, so it really affected me, you know.
Yeah.
I just don't want to be addicted to any substance.
No, I get that. I was.
Which sounds extreme for talking about coffee, but you know what I mean? My
No,
fear-
it's true.
But I had a
talk
fear.
about tennis players.
Well, because like, you know, you can play at 11 a.m., you can play at 7 p.m. So I'm like, if I need a coffee in the day, like, how do I time it with matches? If I played 11, do I have it at 9? But then if I played at 7 p.m., when do I have it?
It's a fair point.
Overthinking, but then I have a second one, and then whatever, like, and then when
Inside the mind of a tennis player.
oh my god, crazy.
Really good. No, it's wide.
I gave you the whole court. Okay, good. We're good. Practice is over. Get the last one?
Really good though.
Yeah.